now to the crypto market, and we're going to talk about how the market's looking, and um, what we're seeing in the market, and like a few articles that I found, a few things that you our viewers might want to know. So I'm gonna share my screen here, and we're, first we're gonna be just looking at the market. So I'm referring to cryptobubbles.net. We'll also be looking at coin market cap, and also CoinGecko. So here I like crypto bubbles because it gives you a visual representation of like how the market's doing at the current, like, during the current time. So as you can see right here, near protocols up 8.8%. XMR, so Monero is up 9.4%, and then there's Rose that's up 28.5%, and Sushi Swaps up 40.4%, and then there's Cadena that's up 8.7%. Algo is up 18%, but the rest of the market is taking it kind of a hit, and just looking at it right here, Bitcoin is now at 47,000. Ethereum's hovering around that 4,000 mark, but now today it's down. It's down today, and I think it was like 3,700 earlier today. Now it's at right now it's at 3,706. We see Binance Coin, Tether. But let's go over to CoinMarketCap for a better overview of that. So as you can see right here, the top coin, so BTC, they have a more updated price right here. So just below 47,000 now. Ethereum fell below 3,700. You see BNB's down this week as well. Looking like a bear market here, to be honest. Ripple down 15.13% this week. Luna, after hitting its all-time high, down 10.51%. Avalanche is hovering between like the 105, 110 range, and like 100 range, as it was yesterday. Shiba Inu again still in the top 20, surprisingly, but the hopes of it reaching a penny, or even like growing a little bit more, is kind of fading away. But you never know. Matic, a project that I'm really fond of. It's been doing pretty good over the past 24 hours. And then there's the Crow token, which I will make a separate video on later on, and go in depth on this. But if you ask me, Crow is at a really good price to buy in right now. It's at a discount right now. Again, not financial advice. As we saw with the crypto bubbles, Algorand, and yeah. So let's quickly look at the categories on CoinGecko.com. So here we have the categories right here. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna look at the categories. So for smart contract platform, they're down on 1.3%. So in smart contracts, coins like Ethereum, Solana, ADA, they're down over the past day, and then over this week they're down almost 9%. The Polygon ecosystem's been doing really good this week, which I'm not surprised again. And again, in the Polygon ecosystem, we got two stable coins, Tether and USDC. We also got Binance, also got Polygon, and those projects right there. Same thing goes with the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. Avalanche ecosystem's been doing good as well this past week. And then let's see, obviously stable coins, really, they for those of you that don't know, they stay pegged to the US dollar, so can't really talk on that, like, because they're going to be equal to one USD, right? Exchange-based tokens, so that would include your BNBs of the world, your Crow, your Pancake Swap, your Sushi Swaps, and all those tokens. They are down 4.1%, and then there's DeFi that's down 6.3%, and so on and so forth. I like CoinGecko because it categorizes like the broader market into categories. So say, for example, you're into meme tokens, you can come right here and see which one, like how all the meme tokens are doing, right? It's kind of like a market, a semi-market, like a market within a market, like it narrows it down to what you're interested in. So if you're interested in meme tokens, you can just come here and see that, meme tokens are down 9.4%. And then Polygon ecosystem, NFTs, and like the list goes on. I'm not going to go through all of these, but CoinGecko is definitely a great resource for you to check out if you want to like look at specific categories of crypto. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in the crypto world. Uh, by the looks of it, like I've been seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin went above 50,000, I believe, like yesterday or 2 days ago, just a shade over 50,000, and then it dropped right back. Ethereum, same thing, it's hovering around 4,000 ish, and then dropping back to like the high 3,000s. So it's been pretty. They've been like around that range. In the new year, we'll see what happens. Looking forward to another a new year with crypto, and see if we can get another bull run, a last massive peak, you know. But yeah, that's how things are looking, and I do expect these prices to go down tomorrow as well, as I would see people selling before the end of the year. But let's look at some news for crypto, as this one I found pretty bullish, as SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce is expecting growth in NFT use cases in 2022. Again, talk about non-fungible tokens in another video coming soon. I'll talk about it in depth, so stay tuned for that. But essentially, this is great news for NFTs, as they kind of came to life in 2021, I would say, and 2022 is looking promising, especially when members of the SEC are saying these type of things, right? We see like companies like Adidas in the NFT space, and like a whole bunch of other professional athletes, etc. So stay tuned for the NFT exclusive. It'll come soon in the new year, and I'll go over in depth of what NFTs are. NFTs for beginners, basically, and it'll be a guide for you to refer to for those of you that want to get into the space. This one's for Ontario, for those of us that live in Ontario. So we talked about this back in June, when the news came out that Binance is leaving Ontario, and December 3rd, we all had till December 31st to withdraw our funds, right? But now, I believe if you are a user with Binance, you should have gotten an email yesterday, and of course, if you're residing in Ontario, that they will continue operations as they reached a deal with the Canadian/Ontario government, right? But then today, this article came out, and basically it's the Ontario Security Commission's kind of denying the claim that Binance made. So basically, it's kind of mixed signals, you know, because Binance is a great exchange now. This article coming out today you might think that can I really leave my funds on there past December 31st if the Ontario Securities Commission is saying that no, Binance hasn't reached an agreement. So it's mixed signals out there. Binance, again, is a great exchange for all the low cap tokens that you might want to get into. But let's see what happens, and hopefully I'm hoping that Binance can stay in Ontario, and of course in Canada as well. And then this last article I found interesting, just to wrap up like the calendar year 2021. Cryptocurrency, as we all know, it took off in 2021, seeing massive gains, right? In Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of the coins, Solana, Terra, Cardano, all of them. They took like a calendar year from now. If you invested a year ago into those coins, you would have seen massive gains, right? So with that being said, this article talks about like how cryptocurrency was the #1 topic on Reddit in 2021, and Dogecoin was the top crypto subreddit. So I found that interesting, and let's see what happens in 2022. I do feel like there's more adoption of crypto, and as more people adopt crypto going forward, this is going to continue, in my opinion. Even if we do hit a bearish market, I feel like more and more people are still going to continue adopting crypto. For example, like an example I could think of on the top of my head is like El Salvador purchasing Bitcoin, or like other crypto adoptions, around the world. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about during this week's episode about crypto. And if anything comes up regarding the market or any news, be sure to stay tuned to our TikTok or our other social medias for updates.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll just add very quickly there as well is people fear these bear markets a lot, thinking, like that's the end of cryptocurrencies, this and that, over exaggerations. Part of it is emotions, right? But really, I think what's happened over the last year is because you've seen so much growth, the prices may have just run away a little bit from, the fundamental value behind a lot of these great projects. So I think in any bear market, I think the fundamentals just take time to catch up to the price, right? So I think whether that happens in 2022 or 2023 or whenever it happens, eventually it will happen where the fundamentals need to catch up to the price. So whether that means a drop in price for a sustained period of time, I don't think anyone who's a long-term believer in cryptocurrency should really be afraid of that per se. Of course, if you're a trader, then that's a totally different discussion. But if you're truly investing in cryptocurrencies for the long run, you kind of appreciate these bear markets and short-term, price fluctuations, even to the downward side, because it gives you an opportunity to sort of step back and be like, okay, like are the developers still taking the time to make sure the fundamentals are catching up to the price growth, right? And it also gives you a chance to accumulate more if you were bullish on a project, but you found like it ran up like at the height of it, we would see projects like double or triple over a matter of a couple of weeks, right? So for a lot of investors, some of the prices started to run away. So it's really an opportunity for the prices to pull back, cool off, and those investors can step back in and see, okay, this is a fair price now. Then maybe it's a good time to go in to a
Yeah.
project that they had long-term belief in, anyways, right? So yeah, just wanted to share that thought as
Yeah,
well.
bear markets is where you accumulate the most wealth, right? Because that's when you obviously like stack up on like a project that you're bullish on, like you said, and then you wait for the bull market, and then that's when you make the most gains. And that also like ties in with FOMOing into a project, right? You never want to buy at the all-time peak, right? You want to always buy when like it's at a low price, right? And then you always want to buy there. And of course, we're guilty of FOMOing, and like I'm sure our viewers might be guilty of FOMOing, but it's something that you want to avoid in these situations, right? Especially with projects at their all-time high. So yeah, we'll talk more about FOMOing and all that in another episode for sure. But we'll just leave it at that for now with crypto.